Hi, myself Henry Sam. In Manastu Space right now, I'm leading the catalyst division. I will start with what exactly the catalyst is doing in our entire propulsion system actually. So catalyst is something that ignites or starts the reaction inside the chamber, which converts your liquid fuel into your gaseous the product, which again then will be projected outside from the nozzle to give the thrust. So this is the need for the catalyst in our system. So this is what we are specifically designing and and preparing in our subdivision. When we started to develop this material, we tried to look for some things which people might have already done, because the industry is there for the last 50-60 years and people are constantly doing all the sort of R&D and everything to develop things. So we started to look for some sort of techniques or something which we can replicate in-house, so that we will be able to understand the material, because the best way to test any sort of material is test in the final product or the final environment where it will be, which is our thrusters. What we did was that we started to understand, read about things which people have done for, we started to establish our own protocol to test the mechanical strength of our material. We started to establish our own protocol to check how much thermal load it can take place and the material can take. So in that way, we started to build all our basic studies from our understanding, and then we came up with a certain set of protocols which will streamline the material which is going to be used in the final thruster. The major breakthrough from Manastu's side is about developing this green propulsion system, which will be able to replace hydrogen-based system. So the hydrogen-based system, which is very carcinogenic to handle and everything, is something which you will be needing very high amount of investment to make sure you are handling the things in a much more safer way. So replacing that fuel is what the major breakthrough Manastu is bringing into this market. It is when you are going to do a particular experiment, you will have a lot of things running in front of you, and you have to observe each and everything, and then you have to precisely write it down, which that documentation is something which is going to keep all the information which you have recorded from your experiment, and that information is what is crucial for you to make the catalyst material again and again, because in material science and making the same material again and again is the challenging part. The thing is sometimes what happens is that when the surrounding temperature or the environmental, that humidity level and everything changes, the final material's property will change. So those sort of minor things also will affect in our longer run. So noting it down to that precise level or to that minute details is something very important in this particular domain actually to succeed in the longer run. If my department is getting unlimited resources, then definitely we will try to do a lot of parallel runs of materials, because we have a range of materials with us which we want to actively develop. So that is something we'll push forward. I'm working in Manastu from 2021, and we had this target of making a catalyst material for this particular application of propulsion system. So those 3 years of all the activities which I have done, doing literature, experiments, staying overnight to do experiments, or staying with people, going out and exploring, interacting with the advisors, other knowledgeable people and everyone. So those 3 years of all those things now comes into the final concluding portion. So now we did, so it's all the small things which we have done now, it is in its final form where we will be able to see it blooming. I'm unable to put it in words, but this is the moment which we were waiting right from the day one of my journey in Manastu.
Yes, sure. You can maybe say all the best Manastu or something like that. We'll see if we can do that.
Yeah.